Hi everyone, I was not planning to buy any new watches this year, but I fell in love with this watch and had to get one. You'll have seen from the title, it's the Seamaster 300 reissue, the Co-Axial Master Chronometer 39mm, one of the 1957 Trilogy 60th anniversary issue, and the reference is 234.10.39.20.01.001. Still a mouthful. Really fell in love with this watch, had to get one. I know a few people say my unboxing vids are too long, but I never take being lucky enough to buy watches like this for granted, and I like to savour the moment, plus share my thoughts and why I've gone for this piece. But I will quickly show the actual unbox time, so any of you fast forward addicts can just go straight to it, so I'll do that now. And also, yes, gloves. These are just to keep my hairy hands and the scruffy nails out of shot, and not because this watch is going to melt if I touch it. Okay, let's start opening up. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll know from my 28 collection reflection video, I'm a big fan of the gold Venice edition Seamaster Edizione Venezia, and I do love my 2254-5000 Seamaster, and obviously 1948 Seamaster is the oldest family of watches still in production for Omega, and it was based on the wartime watches and the need for waterproof watches that spawned that entire family. So I've been drawn to Seamaster. I've been getting more and more into, hang on, let's move a little bit forward so it's been well packed. But we'll get rid of some of this packing. I have cheated a little bit, so there are just too many bits of paper and I was faffing to get it open. So I did have a quick peek, but here you are. Quite an impressive box. Good size. Quick wristwatch check. I thought it would be appropriate. I'm wearing this nice Diver, super waterproof Diver 300, brand called Accurist. Late, I think 1967. You've got the thin Bakelite bezel. It is a chronograph, which is a bit unusual for a diving style watch, but I just thought it was appropriate to wear this one for some reason today. I really saw this watch, had to save it, had it serviced, and I did get it reloomed. Just it's not a high value watch, and I thought it'd make it worth having. But yeah, I felt that was a good watch to wear for today. And here we go. So an impressive box. I understand this is a fair representation of the original Seamaster box from 1957. Obviously you've got the Seahorse Hippocampus, probably a bit bigger than the original, I would imagine. You've got the standard manual with operating instructions for various calibers. I'll place that down there, we've seen those before. We've got the limited edition booklet, which has I think information on strap changing, and also gives the limited edition number of this watch. And maybe when I do a full review I'll put some scans up of that. And then you've got the normal warranty cards. So you've got international warranty, the pictograms for the features of the caliber, and also the Master Chronometer certificate, which enables you to log in on the Omega website and see the test results from the Master Chronometer tests on this watch. Okay, so let's have a look, and there you are. I think originally the watch was coming in this safety container to stop it getting knocked in transport. This actually has the serial numbers and also the actual number of the limited edition, so I'll have to hide that over here. And I understand that for the actual watch itself, beautiful, look at that. For the actual watch itself, we've also got the tag, important to keep that, which has got all its information in terms of its serial number. And I did have this one sized for me, so there's some spare links and a pin just from where, yeah, it's actually the screw type. I can see the little screw in there as well. So this is one of the new screw style bracelets, so I've got 2 links there. Put those to one side, pop that back in there. I understand that they've used a lot of scanning techniques. All of the case, obviously it's a new style bracelet, but the case dimensions, they've gone for aluminium for the bezel rather than Bakelite, a bit more long lasting, but the case dimensions, everything was done from laser scans and CAT scans, so they could look inside the watch. So this is exact same dimensions, 39mm, just like an original, very hard to find CK2913. The watch also comes with this little pouch, so we've got a strap changing tool which would go with that booklet I showed you earlier. What have we got in here then? Okay, and we've got a Nato strap option, which would be handy if you need it, and a nice Omega leather brown strap with the old style logo. So put that to one side. So yeah, let's have a look at the watch itself. Really pleased to have this, and I'll put some close-ups so you can have some close-up shots of the watch, and also of the old Accuracy there. So this has got the modern automatic 8806 master coaxial chronometer rated movement, 55-hour power reserve. It's still got the vintage style logo and the original writing on the dial. It's a slightly tropical look dial, and they've used an aged Superluminova loom. I can also just see in this light, and I'll put a close-up, although this is sapphire crystal, unlike the original acrylic, it is got a nice dome to it, which does seem to magnify a little bit. Yeah, it's still got etched on it the Omega symbol in the middle there. I'll put a close-up for you, which a lot of the old ones with the Hesalite had that. So that's a nice feature. It's absolutely stunning, and a very cost-effective way to own a vintage look Seamaster when you compare to what an original CK2913 in good condition would cost. As I've mentioned, mainly due to my sort of Apollo Speedmaster love, I've not always been a broad arrow hand fan, but I'm really happy to own this one. I think it just looks great. I mean, 1957 still looks really modern to me compared to you know, when you think how old the design is, and I think the broad arrow really suits this watch. I'm also pleased to have a steel case back again. You know, old school steel case back with the seahorse logo and references to the waterproof level and the pressure. Bracelet is fairly chunky. There's a push clasp now, so you can change the size a little bit just by pushing and moving the bracelet, so that's quite a nice feature. And it's got the old style bracelet logo, slightly proud of the clasp, which is a nice touch. Bi-directional bezel, don't know if you can hear that, got a nice feel to it, quite happy with that. It's a screw-in crown. This also has, there's a little, looks like a Mercedes symbol, which is a Naiad symbol, not to be confused with the deep black, the new caseback system. The original Naiad, I think, was a pressure-based seal, so the more pressure on the crown the better it's sealed. Could maybe mean at lower depths it was more prone to failure, and eventually they did switch to a screw-in crown, which we see on most Seamasters, but because this was on the original watch and the original watch was scanned in, this has the little Naiad symbol, and I'll do a close-up for you of that. Yeah, let's try this on. So fits really well. I'm very happy with that. Really love the attention to detail, and I think, you know, the vintage look Superluminova, I don't think anything else would have worked for this, and it's just a stunning watch. It's a proper functioning dive watch, but very stylish and well designed, and, you know, rated to 1,000 meters. Rated to 300 meters or 1,000 feet. So I think the original CK2913 was only tested to 200 meters, but they claimed it would do 300. So I've got here an almost identical copy of what could be argued to be one of the rarest and most historically significant watches for Omega, but with a modern movement and mechanically much superior build. I've said this before, I'm not planning to buy any more watches in the near future, but I am thinking of working through my collection to make some detailed reviews and at the same time cover the history of Omega, and also working on a Moonwatch video, which I think will have a slightly different take on the subject. I'm hoping to put that up before Christmas. I really hope you like this watch. I'm going to be cutting in some close-up pictures of it for you. I've enjoyed making this video. New quality watch is always a special moment, and knowing this might be owned by me for a long time, might pass on to people in my family, it just makes it really special. I enjoy sharing it with you. I think this might be another keeper, to be honest. So thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video.